Right, so we are on to the last topic for this chapter, and this time we'll be discussing about fossils. So, again, this is the big idea, and these are the different competencies that you should be able to achieve at the end of the lesson. So, geologists also make use of information derived from fossils to determine or to define and identify subdivisions of the geologic timescale. So, a fossil is a remnant or trace of organism of a past geologic age. And as more fossils are found, the more definitive the geologic timescale becomes. So, I don't know if you've been to any natural history museum, but if you've been there, there are several fossils displayed in museums, and actually, although most of them serve the same function, which is to tell us the age or to give us more information on the geologic timescale, but there are different types of fossils. We have true form. We also have mold, cast, and trace. So first off, we have true fossils. So true fossils or true form fossils are formed when the entire animal or plant is trapped and preserved in ice, in tar, or other materials that prevent decay. So the remains of prehistoric elephants called the mammoths and were actually frozen in Arctic tundra of Siberia and in Alaska. So as you can see here in the picture, this is a true form fossil of the very famous mammoth or woolly mammoth. Next we have mold fossils. So mold fossils are hollow impressions of a living thing in a rock, and the mold reflects only the shape and surface marking of the organism. So as you can see in this picture, so when an organism is covered with sediments that will eventually harden, an imprint is left after its body decays. Next we have cast. So cast fossils are formed when mold fossils are filled with mineral that hardens, forming a replica of the original fossils, as you can see in this picture. So these are cast fossils. And then finally, we have trace fossils. So trace fossils or ichnofossils are impressions on rocks that show certain animal activities. So these can be footprints, eggs, or droppings, or nests of animals.